is another collaborative video. As you can see, we're not in the lonely studio, and we have a special guest over here. This is my good friend, Megan Bernatzki. We have kind of, I want to say grown up together.
Yeah, we've been together a long time.
And we're both awesome, amazing artists. I'm just gonna put it out there. She likes to do drawings and sculptures and stickers and all sorts of stuff, which we will link stuff for in the description. Your company's Apollo Designs?
Apollo Designs,
yes. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
I started, let's see, this is 2019. I started that 7 years ago now. Wow.
Wow.
That's a long time.
Congratulations!
I feel old now, no. I found an artist online that I really liked. She did sculptures. Her name is Dragons and Beasties, if you want to check her out. I saw her sculptures. I thought, that's really cool. I want to try it. And at first it was just kind of a hobby thing that I tried with polymer clay, like sculpting and that sort of thing. We have a Saturday market here in Eugene, where a lot of really awesome artists sell their work, and I tried it out, and I was actually pretty successful. Last year, I had kind of expanded into making like digital design and stickers and that sort of thing as well.
Which is great, because she's always really great at the drawing and stuff, and then being able to stick the stuff, like the little cute little
everywhere.
Toothless dragons all over the place.
Is my favorite. I sell so many Toothless.
One of the other things that Megan is awesome at doing is these K-pop dances. I love to watch her videos. She practices usually in a place like this and performs and all over pretty much Eugene now. She does all sorts of cool stuff. But I actually didn't really know what K-pop dancing was until I started seeing your videos.
K-pop, Korean pop music is what it stands for. It's a very popular genre of music in Korea. I think it started like in the 90s in Korea. It's kind of how they kind of went after like American boy band. Then in the last, I don't know, decade or so, it's become very much more widespread over the world. America, Japan, China, they're all really into K-pop now. America is still kind of getting there. A big part of K-pop is not just the music itself, but dancing. Pretty much all of the most popular groups these days have dances with their songs. It's a very multi-talented, very it's fun,
oh my gosh,
exciting.
And then you dance in those like high heels.
Oh,
I'm like,
what? That's not necessary.
Advanced level. If you want to add that extra little sparkle.
Within the last several years, it's become a lot more difficult. Back in like the early 2010s, groups did like usually more like it'd be called point dances. They were very focused on within a dance having a very like recognizable part of the dance. Like for the one we're doing today, this is the point dance. It's TT. As it's gotten more popular, and a big part of it, I think, is groups like BTS, which are making their choreographies more and more difficult. Groups are like now competing on who can make like the most complex, difficult, interesting dances, which makes it fun, but also a lot more difficult for somebody like me who hasn't had any like professional training. So I just try to learn from music videos and dance practices as best as I can.
And she does awesome. So as far as I can tell,
my best.
I used to dance when I was like a toddler. There was one time I was like yellow polka dot bikini, and they had all these little toddler girls in like these yellow like bikini dress tutu things. Since then, it's just in the car pretending to air drum
I mean,
guitar.
that's fun.
I mean, yeah, but dance is like such a cool art form, and I have mad respect for it. And that's kind of what came out of this, because I've been trying to do a lot more collaborations with my friends, because I have such amazing, talented friends who are artists as well. So today what we're going to do is we're going to learn one of these K-pop videos.
Yes, we're going to be doing TT by Twice, because it's very simple, it's very easy. For beginner, it should be pretty easy to learn.
If not, we'll just make something up and it will
look fine.
It'll be awesome. Totally forget about this video.
Okay.
I'm not even going to tell you when I'm going to start the record button.
I've watched a lot, but I don't know. It's like very, oh yeah, very arms. It's my favorite dance.
So, first off, wardrobe change. Because, oh my gosh, I did not know I was going to. We're going to learn the chorus part here
like
first.
like pre-chorus and then chorus.
Okay, pre-chorus and then chorus.
Do you know what this is? You know what this is supposed to be, right?
You said TT?
Like crying, like the emoji.
Oh!
They're crying. So an important part of this dance, I'll go ahead and tell you now, when you're doing this part, be pouting. Facials are very important in dancing.
Okay.
So when you're doing this, you want to be like, I'm like TT, so I'm crying. That's what they're saying, basically.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, it makes a lot more sense.
I don't speak Korean, so
Right.
if I want to know like what they're trying to, a lot of times the dances will be incorporating the actual lyrics, and so if I want to be able to channel it more, I need to like look up translations and be like, okay, this is what they're trying to get across.
I feel like I was just watching like the feet are doing something and the knees are doing something else and the hands and then the expressions. Okay.
So if it's too much to do both hands and feet at once, we can just start learning the hands and then add in the feet. Sometimes that's easier for people. But
We'll try to do the whole thing.
Yeah. And if it's too much,
we'll break it down.
So we're gonna start with that. Is actually her center part, pre-chorus. So she steps up and she doesn't like punch her face. It's kind of you're like you're wiping your tears.
Oh, okay.
Da da. Yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was just hip, 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 hip. Da 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 da. And then like a da da. I remember when I performed this, one of my friends was like, "You look like you're punching. You're a little too strong. You look like you're about to punch somebody."
It's okay. We'll just do superhero. Right, superhero.
There you go. There you go. Perfect. And then you're still crying. Still crying. Ba 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 ba.
Okay. So this is where the legs
1, 2, 3, 4. It's just your ball change.
bouncing
Bouncing.
back.
Yeah. Your weight's on your back leg.
Okay.
It's bouncing on this toe.
Okay. And crying at the same time.
And crying. Bouncing and crying. So it's actually only 2 of these.
Okay.
Because they're like, da, I love you so much.
Oh.
So it's point, I love you so much. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the pre-chorus.
Okay.
Beginning again.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, I love you so much.
Okay.
I think that's right.
Oh yeah.
So after I love you so much, there's kind of a little pause. Step out again.
Okay.
But your chest is kind of over here.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're like this. So 1, 2. So your weight changes. Yeah.
Okay.
Ba, 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 and then you're like pointing. 4, 5, 6, I believe is the count.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're making like a kind of a U shape here.
Okay.
Ba, 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 da, 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 pop. And there's kind of a shift in hips too.
Okay.
So you're from kind of facing forward to switching to like to the side. Show that S line. That's good.
Oh.
The S line.
So again, I'm gonna shoot you for making me cry.
Exactly. You step out again, and your hands come here, 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 here. So it's ba, 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 ba. When you're doing this part, you're coming down, but when you're up here, it's just your hips.
Wait, wow, let me hear.
Yes.
So drum set, you know, like.
I couldn't do drums. There's too much going on.
There's so much. That's what I feel like. There's how to be doing it. There's so many. Okay.
There's kind of head involved too, I remember. There's a lot of head in dances.
Okay.
Like where you're looking, facials, how your head's moving. This dance is very girly.
I was gonna say. Do we get our tutus later?
Twice is a very girly group. So right after the second one of these, you turn and you go like this. Yeah. I don't know what. Yeah. And then you go, it's push, push.
Okay.
And then after this comes back in, you actually go over your head. You come forward again. Yep. That's what always easiest to dance. And they fall off a lot of and they kind of step back or step forward depending on who you're watching. And then it's a couple of counts if they all do something different. So it's kind of freestyle. Yeah. Yeah. I think one girl's like, some of them interact with each other. It's just kind of like a couple of counts of just being silly. Cool. You start with your hands down here. You step out. And you bring it up. Okay. And you're right under your, yeah, perfect. So I'm like TT, and they do kind of a pout and like a shimmy.
Okay.
And same on this side.
Oh, okay.
So they're going, I'm like TT, I'm like TT. And then they step out like this. They kind of do like a shoulder. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Actually, it's more arms.
Oh, okay.
Like this. Like this. Twice. Yes. And then you do this again, TT. But then you go down like this.
Okay.
And then second time again, but you don't go down. It's in this opposite way.
Okay.
And then step out again. Tell me that you'll be my. Nice. It's a baby, but that's it.
Okay, cool. You got the basics.
Yeah. So I want to start from the very beginning and see how much we remember?
Yes.
Okay. And make sure your arms come all the way out. Yeah. No. You want to try playing it with slow music so you kind of like see what's where?
That would be good.
5, 6, 7,
Let's do that again.
Again?
At least 2 or 3 more times.
Is that speed?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that was better.
Good.
There's some, good.
You have questions about any parts of it?
Yeah, there's one that I feel like your foot is like flat out, like, I'm not gonna remember what it is now.
That's why I'm like, that's a little part. Is it the?
Yes, that one. Like, I feel like I'm just randomly kicking, but I feel like your foot was
It's
like
kind of pointed. It's like
Okay.
pouting. The song's all about pouting.
Okay. I think I messed up a few things because I was like, yeah, I got that.
Wait, I gotta keep going.
All right.
You want to try like a little bit faster?
Sure.
Okay.
So right before the, dang it, I just lost it again.
So yeah, when they're doing the TT, their foot's on the ground pointed.
Yes.
And then when they do this, their foot's up.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so they're just doing a little step.
Okay.
So this is like their coming out. It's coming out. Yes.
Cool.
Want to try that speed again?
Yes.
Cool.
So for some reason the TTs are the hardest part. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's because it sounds like it should be TT, but it's not.
Oh,
That's actually a huge part of an issue we had when we were trying to do this for KSA. So it's actually like coming up. It's not on a count.
Okay.
Is why it's confusing.
Gotcha.
We did it so it was just T T. Made it easier, but it's actually like T T.
Okay.
So it's already coming up. But yeah.
That speed one more time.
That speed?
Yeah. Can we try it slower one more time?
Slower one more time?
Yes. I feel like I'm missing the stuff that I got the first time around because I wasn't thinking about it. Sure. And then like freestyle. Okay. What count are we on? Who knows? For those of you following along at home, water. This is sweaty. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be painful. It's gonna be helpful. It's gonna be painful. That was good. Let's isolate it now that I've sort of got an idea of what goes together.
T T. And it's step, step, and then just kick.
Except not
No, just like a little step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So I don't.
Oh, you got the knee kick. Knee kick out. We're doing smoothly.
I don't know what I'm doing. Tell me that you'll be my baby.
Pose. Okay.
Oh.
Yes. But one more time, and then I'm going to challenge myself to go fast.
Okay.
And what speed was this? This was 80? Still got 2 clicks to go, guys.
When I learn this way and then I go from like 70 to 100, I'm like, this song was not this fast before.
Yeah.
I think I'm over. This is like 2 times speed, which that's also a fun thing to do is to try to do dances 2 times speed.
Oh my
There's like challenges for it. Like,
That is mind blowing.
I need a mental break.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That was so cool.
One of my best dances too. That was awful.
No, that was so fast. There's so much just like rapping with your arms. Like what?
Spitfire.
Yeah.
It's so weird in my memory that I forgot that the TT started one way and the next part started another way. That's why it's confusing to you. Because TT you're starting this way,
Yeah.
and this one is this one first.
Oh.
That's why it's confusing. Do you want to try 90% now?
Yes.
Cool.
That was better than I expected. I expected myself to fail a little more.
Do you want to do that one again, or do you want to do normal? Okay.
Again. Just once, and then we will do normal.
Sweet.
Normal speed. Buckle in, people. Oh my gosh, it sounds fast! It's so much more fun at that stage.
I know. Oh, I feel like you're dancing finally.
Yes! I keep walking up close and then being like, oh yeah, hello, pants.
Pants?
I feel like I'm getting there, but I know that my side does not look nearly like.
I mean, you just learned it.
Yeah.
I did this dance 2 years ago.
And you know, like the whole language. Like I'm over here freestyling, like.
Oh, I know. I'm
Welcome to the polka dance, everybody.
That's another part about getting into character is lip syncing. It's
Oh yeah.
hard to do it when you're like, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm saying or if I'm mouthing the
Yeah.
words right. I'm like, I'm just trying.
And then every time we do the TT pout,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm smiling. Why? I'm like, yeah, I got it.
It's so ingrained in my brain that I don't even think about it.
I know. You're just like, it's part of the dance. It's part of the language of motion. Here we go, people.
We got this. Pretty good?
95%.
Yay!
So, this is what I think we'll say. Let's do it one more time. Perfectionist Annie needs to go away, though. For real, though, future Annie, last time. Yep, super sweaty and gross. Woo! Thank you so much, Megan, for helping me out. This was way too much fun, and I'm totally going to be putting K-pop on my Pandora playlist and watching those videos. I might try and, on my own, learn the rest of the dance, but we'll see. Because it's a lot of fun, and then you do sweat a lot. Like
I work out.
It is a great workout.
Whenever people stop if I work out, I'm like, no, I just dance.
Yeah, absolutely. It is athletic, it's musical, it's artistic, and it's totally awesome. So thank you so much.
Welcome.
So this is a continuation of our Visiting Artist series, and we'll see what other kind of cool art we can come up with in the coming weeks. And we will see you next week, Super Friends. Bye!
Bye.